Introduction. Yanus! Hi! This is NGstalagmite bringing you lessons on Anime Studio Pro 5.5. I've used Anime Studio for about a year now, so I can teach you everything I know. I find on YouTube there aren't a lot of things teaching you how to use this program. Granted, it's not really intended for professional use, but we can still have a little fun with it. Just a small point though, I won't be covering the basics of this program because there are too many other beginner tutorials already on YouTube for this program. This is basically the next step to those tutorials. Really, the only experience you do need to move through my tutorials is a basic knowledge of Anime Studio's tools and how to use them. Also, I prefer if you had a knowledge of using recording programs already to capture your vocal or musical performance for the animation. I might do a section on that, or I might not. It depends on whether I have a life or not. Over the lessons, we will learn how to draw basic characters using the tools provided. Also, we'll learn the purpose of Anime Studio's effects and where they're appropriate in your animations. I'll do a new section on lip sync. Lip sync being my speciality, I'll not only teach you the basics of using a switch tool to alternate between lip shapes, but also how to blend them together so the mouth movement looks fluid. Then I'll teach you how to all about bone creation and manipulation, and binding points and all that business. Then how to create convincing gestures and capturing a nice performance with your characters. Also setting a scene and prop creation. Well, this is a huge dedication of my time, and I likely won't be posting it up regularly due to having a life and all. So okay, let's close this up and have a look. This is basically just a little clip of all the characters I've created, just a couple of characters actually. But okay, this is what Anime Studio is capable of. There we go, it's my little teddy bear guy, he's called Bongo. Oh good lord, there's lots of them. Okay, so these are all basically the characters I've created. Some you won't recognize, some you will. We've got Wally, there he is, and Eva, and there's Pikachu, Squirtle, Earthworm Jim, I'm sure that'll spark up a few fans. That's the Enterprise. And okay, we'll also be working on backgrounds. You see, you've got a whole scene there. You've got the whole space moon, trying to create a nice illusion of depth there. You've got nice long scenes if you wanted a character running. You've got this huge forest here they could be running through. There's a farm scene. I mean, basically, we could be doing anything, really. I'll teach you, you just ask what you want me to make, and I'll show you how to make it, basically. This is the cinema I made, and next up we've got my favorite, which is the organ room. I originally did for Evil the Cat in an Earthworm Jim cartoon, and it obviously took the longest amount of time to do. There we go. Sorry about the joltiness of this. It's got a 24 per frame rate, so... Okay, so basically that's just what Anime Studio is capable of. Obviously, it's a bit more complicated than just looking at pictures. You gotta make them first. Like for instance, you've got your milkshake thing there. You've got to have this character looking at that. This leg here is gonna move this, and it's gonna interact. And you got the popcorn here. You've got the scene behind it. It's all a bit complicated at first, but that's why you work at it one step at a time. Also, we'll be doing something on layers. You see, this milkshake bottle is in front of the character. Obviously, it needs to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't look right. He can't drink it if it's behind him. So, you know, we'll learn about the basics of layers. Also, you've got the background behind him. Yeah, so, I mean, basically that's it. Also, if you had any requests for cartoon characters, or backgrounds, or something like that you wanted me to teach you how to make in Anime Studio, just give me a PM, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, so, moving on. Let's go to Lesson 1.